So
Yes.
the issue is scoring.
So these guys basically need to stop a lot of foreplay.
Yeah, you know that's
It's a lot of foreplay, but zero penetration.
But you see, there's one part of the game which we are ignoring, which is very important.
Yeah.
Is the fear factor. Teams know Arsenal will dominate a lot of the ball, but the problem is we can dominate the ball, play sideways, try to do whatever we do, and so long as we don't score, we keep giving them initiative.
Yeah.
They still feel like we have a chance to beat these guys.
Reckless talk. Son of a gifted. Hey, reckless talk. But I got expensive habits. Don't step in salt.
All right, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. Don from Kenya Gunners TV. And I'm with Kwame, man.
Yes, brother, how are you?
Fine, man. So I decided to pay this guy a visit, and they're basically just here to do a match preview. So as you all know, before the international break, we have one of the biggest games, but I don't know how to call it a social media derby, but it's Arsenal versus Man City. And yeah, Kwame, we're basically to do a match preview.
Excellent.
First things first.
I'm excited.
What do you make of it, by the way? I mean, are you scared? Are you looking forward to it?
Other than the Tottenham derby, apart from our win in the Community Shield,
yeah,
we've lost 12 straight games from Man City.
Yeah.
So we still have a mental hurdle. The best case we've done are so many draws, but mostly defeats.
Yeah.
And so I think with Declan Rice and the stillness of the defense, we have a fighting chance. And the fact that we are home, we have home advantage.
Yeah.
The home crowd, we have that fighting spirit when we are at home. So we just need a killer instinct, because I feel like if Man City score first and we're chasing the game, there's a likelihood the same outcome will happen.
You talked about home advantage.
Yeah.
Let me just take you back, by the way. Looking at all the games we played at home,
Yeah.
we do realize the games we played at home, we've played some, especially this season. This is just something that usually happens when you play at the Emirates. Look at the game. For all the games we played this season, apart from the PSV game,
yes,
if you look
we
at
play
it,
better away than at home.
We play better away than at home, which
Yes.
is very interesting. I don't know which is, it doesn't make sense to me, because at home there's the home base.
If I can maybe try and chime in a bit, I think it's more to do with the emotions.
Okay.
Remember, we have the youngest average age
Pressure.
in the whole of the Premier League.
Yes.
We've got children.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so we are more mature. And I think if you've heard the press conferences of Mikel saying that the failures have helped build us. Remember, the first time Mikel, whatever we finished, I think, was it 6 or 8?
I think, it was we finished position 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been improving. Our best performance was last season, where we were number 2. Nobody expected that at the beginning of the season. Now, because we are now victims of our success. Now, because of being number 2, now everything is extra scrutinized.
No, facts, 100%. What you're saying is very true, because even if you look at for the time Mikel Arteta has been with the club, we've been more like going on upward trajectory.
Yeah.
Remember, like you said, you finished number 8. I don't know which year it was. And then we finished number 5.
5, yes.
Yeah. And then last season we finished number 2. So
Yeah.
like when you see with that, I understand where the pressure comes in, because people have so much expectations with this team.
Yes.
Especially owing to the fact that we invested so much.
Yes.
I mean, look at the players we bought. We bought Declan Rice, one of the most expensive players, English players.
Yes.
So like there's so much pressure that comes with in fact, I was even reading a post yesterday, I think some time back this week. And Jacques was saying where he is right now, is it Bayer Leverkusen?
Yes.
He's saying there's less pressure than at Arsenal, because Arsenal, there's always that pressure. Like I was even telling one of my friends, these two clubs, Arsenal, Manchester United, there's so much
they have
pressure.
A heritage, they have a history.
And the fans, the fans will always give you pressure, by the way. And even look at us, we're here just talking about Arsenal.
Yeah, because of our past. We used to win. We are used to winning, and now we are missing the nostalgia. We have the nostalgia of winning past trophies
Yes.
and all that.
Yes.
And so
yes.
now Arteta has brought back the winning culture.
Exactly.
He's trying now to shape up his team. Most of the Wenger whatever remnants
Yeah.
have left.
All of them have left, actually.
You see?
Yeah.
And so the only person we need to replace
Mm-hmm.
is Nketiah.
No, but you still have
Yeah.
a bit of remnants, because I remember, Nketiah, by the actually, by the way, he
Yeah.
worked under Wenger.
Yeah.
Then there's El Neni also, by the way, was under
El Neni. If you've
Yeah.
had Arteta talk about him,
Yeah.
he's, you know, there are players. It's
Mhm.
like the former defender Holding.
Yeah.
Holding he's an average defender
Average
by any
player,
chance, but
yeah.
in
Mm.
terms of team spirit,
Mm.
he does what the coach wants. He's got
Exactly.
good vibes.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
He's the man. But you see, we can't just keep people paying them to be there. But
Exactly.
El Neni, if you had Arteta, most of his press conferences, he
Mhm.
says he's very uniting. He's
Mm.
got some good vibes. Everybody loves him.
Yeah.
He makes people, tick.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Then so he's a good person to have, not necessarily to play like a lot of minutes, but just in terms of gelling the team spirit
Yeah. Yeah.
and all that. So the only missing piece, and I'm not saying this because I have anything against Nketiah.
Yeah.
You see, Nketiah has had so many seasons to prove himself.
Yeah.
He's been coached
Mm-hmm.
by, according to me,
Yeah.
I know many naysayers will say I'm jumping the gun, but
Mm-hmm.
Arteta is one of the best coaches in the world.
Mm-hmm.
He's coached this guy for so much time,
Mm-hmm.
and he just looks average.
No, I agree 100%.
I don't think when you're saying we'll put him on the shopping window,
Yeah.
any top 10
Mm-hmm.
top 10 English Premier League team are going to be coming with 50 million pounds to pay
Mhm.
for him.
Okay.
No.
Well, facts, 100%. So now coming back to the Man City game, because
Yes.
basically today we're just basically to talk about the Man City game.
Yes.
And let me just actually we are going through the stats off camera.
Yes.
So let me just project these stats. Let's just go through these stats. A quick a head-to-head record, and I'll actually put this up on the screen. Just look it up there somewhere here. So head-to-head record, the last 5 matches. So 4 wins. Man City has had 4 wins. We've had 0 draws and we've had 1 win. Yeah. So just listen to this. So for these 5 matches we've had with these guys,
Yes.
we recently beat them.
Yes.
They had FA Community Shield, which
Yes.
you won the
By penalties,
by
not
penalties.
not open play.
Yes, not open play.
But a win is a win.
A win is a win. And the Premier League, that was last season actually. When we went to the Etihad, they beat us 4-1. Remember, this is the time actually Saliba was injured.
Yeah.
And talking about this actually, it's just what do you call it? Is it PTS? PTSD. Because these were now when the end business of it.
Yes.
We actually capitulated.
Yeah.
And gave these guys, we just handed over the Premier League to them. But I think at that time we didn't have squad depth.
Yes.
And then February, that is when they came home, they beat us 3-1.
Yes.
And then FA Cup, they beat us 1-0.
Yeah.
Then the Premier League, when they came to the Emirates, they beat us 2-1. So looking at these stats, I mean,
it's very interesting.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I want to throw a question to you.
Sure.
Let's do both sides. What do you think Arsenal needs to do to win? And what do you think Man City needs to do to win, based on current circumstances? Injuries, all those. Now, not because they don't have De Bruyne, they don't have Rodri, they don't have Saka.
Very simple answer. Get the midfield right. Good news is Thomas Partey is actually back. So I don't want Arteta Bade to do trial and errors Bade for this game. Playing Partey Bade the right back. I want him Bade to play players in the correct positions. So once we get the midfield right, I think most likely Bade will beat these guys. Because remember, looking at this midfield, I feel like Odegaard, Declan Rice, and Thomas Partey, that is one of the best midfields in the Premier League. So I think that would probably be the solution. I don't want trial and errors, but
let me throw another spanner into the works. Now, I agree. We have an excellent midfield.
Yes.
But if you've noticed, what Arsenal is lacking at the moment in terms of this new season, Of course, losing Timber destabilized us because
Yeah.
he was supposed to play as an invited right back.
Yeah, yeah.
And Zinchenko inverted left back. So we were going to be very unpredictable. And
Yes.
if you saw in the preseason,
Yeah.
we were very dominant. We even beat Barcelona. You see?
Facts, 100%.
So now we were creating overloads
Yeah.
during the attacking phase of play. But without Timber, we had now to, it sort of like messed up our plans.
Yeah.
Now we had to go back to old, predictable
style
of play.
Yeah.
So midfield, I think Arteta has done a lot because before we were very porous. Like it was so easy without Declan Rice. It was so easy. When Partey is gone, the midfield is a big hole.
Completely in shambles, yeah.
But you see, there's one part of the game which we are ignoring, which is very important.
Yeah.
Is the fear factor.
You
see,
yeah.
If you notice, most of our games, they are not 100 shots on target at our goal.
Yeah.
People just need a few chances. And since this is the elite level, this is the Premier League.
Yeah.
When we have Maitoma, when you have Jota for Liverpool, when you have Son, they don't need many chances.
Yeah. One chance.
In. Now, what does that do?
Yeah.
Teams know Arsenal will dominate a lot of the ball. But the problem is, we can dominate the ball, play sideways, try to do whatever we do. And so long as we don't score, we keep giving them initiative.
Yeah.
They still feel like, we have a chance to beat these guys. So even the small teams, you see teams like Bournemouth and all these other small teams, they're supposed to fear us. But they don't fear us because we don't score.
So that's the thing.
The issue is scoring.
So these guys basically need to stop a lot of foreplay. Yeah.
You know, that's
it's a lot of foreplay, but zero penetration. Yeah. These guys need to stop that. But I agree with you 100%, by the way. Like, even if you look at the Champions League game we played over the week,
yeah,
it was just a lot of foreplay. A lot of foreplay.
Yeah.
The whole idea is
no penetration.
Get the ball, finish the job.
Yeah.
Finish the job. I'm sick and tired, but of you dancing off, creating so many chances. Look at Lons. They just had 2 chances. Only scored. 2 chances. And they finished. As we created so many chances, that game really.
Another aspect that is predictable to our game.
Yeah.
Which I would like to see how Arteta is doing it, and I think that's why we bought Fabio Vieira, is the playmaking, the creativity. You see, Declan Rice and Partey, they help control the game. You see?
Yeah.
But they are not creative, because you see, if everybody knows how you're going to come, then you need a creative pass to penetrate the defense. See? So if it's a through pass to Saka, if it's a through pass to Trossard, if it's a 1-2 or a diamond kind of system where quick, fast moving passes. You see, the person I see only in our team who can do that very well is Odegaard. But now, if I was Pep, what do I do? I know Nketiah is hopeless, and so if he doesn't get a tap in, I just make sure there's no supply. How do I make sure there's no supply? I block Odegaard from playmaking.
But then look at it from this perspective. As much as you're saying Odegaard is only creative midfielder.
Creative midfielder.
Yes.
Remember, the wingers also help to create overloads.
Yes.
But remember, this is Man City.
But look at Thomas Partey.
Yeah.
Thomas Partey is actually one of the best midfielders. Even if you look at the way he keeps the game so simple, he just has a way Thomas Partey for me is actually one of the best creative midfielders.
Creative.
He is.
Okay.
Partey is also very creative. That's why I feel like that midfield between Partey, Odegaard, and Declan Rice, bro, that's one of the best midfielders.
Because you see, I look at it in terms of controlling. Yeah. Controlling. I don't doubt controlling. Yeah. You see, controlling means possession. Like I'm tunyanganyi ball.
Same
like you're chasing, you're trying, and Partey is hard. Declan is there, but you see, like the nutmegs, the those passes that Odegaard can see, like the pass has passed through 3 people. You see, there are not many people who can do that. Fabio is getting there.
Yeah.
But when he gets a physical game, anapotea kwa game, he's lost.
100%. My only worry by this with Partey playing this game, first of all, you also have to bear in mind he's from an injury. And of course, when he plays by the coming of injury, he can't play 90 minutes. And then, of course, he's rusty. He hasn't been playing, Definitely, any players coming off injury, it's even De Bruyne, when he comes back there from injury, it will probably take him another 10 games.
Yes,
or
before
5.
Before he finds
his form. Yeah, so one factor that I probably also need to put into consideration is injuries and suspensions. So now looking on our side, first of all, with Bukayo Saka, let's first of all start with Arsenal. With Arsenal, we have Bukayo Saka, who we are uncertain by if he's going to play. Of course, I saw an interview, by the way, Arteta said that he's fit for play. But even if you're saying he's fit for play, I don't really think he's fit, because you see, for the past,
could be trying to confuse Pep.
Yeah, and apart from Saka, we also have Gabriel Martinelli, who we also not sure if he's going to be there for the game as well. Then who else? We have Julian Timber, of course. Julian Timber, that's another conversation.
That one till next season. That's
next
done.
season, but that's done. Or probably maybe towards the end of it. Then now we have Man City. Kevin De Bruyne, of course. That's also another conversation. He's away by there for quite a long period of time.
Yeah.
Then we have Rodri. Yeah. Now Rodri, by then not being available, is actually a very big factor.
Yes.
So that's one thing we need to probably capitalize on that. But then now looking at our injuries, forget about Man City.
And we've never experienced somebody. Sorry to throw a spanner into the works.
Yeah.
Jeremy Doku.
We've never experienced it. That kid man is playing some.
So he's like who I think Saka is for us.
Yeah.
Is that for them?
Exactly.
Penetrating runs and all that.
Exactly.
So
it's interesting, by the way. So looking at these injuries, I mean, do you think it's going to be really much of a factor? And bearing in mind one of our key players, Bukayo Saka, by not being available. You see that with the left wing, I'm not really worried much, because if Martinelli is not around, Trossard definitely is going to fill his position. Yes. But Bukayo Saka's injury, because I'm not really sure. If
I think that right now when you're looking at the match previews online, the discussion is who's more of a loss? Is it Bukayo Saka or is it Rodri? Can you answer that?
Hey, but I think it's both, man. It's both. It's on both
ends. For
For
me, I'd say Saka. Why? Because Saka provides assists.
Okay.
Saka scores.
Yeah.
Saka defends. Like he starts by running and creating pressure. So he's a defender, and you know Saka has played also as a left back. Is it a
left back? It was a left back.
Left back or right back?
I'm not really sure.
I think right back.
I think the beginning in the formative years.
Yeah. So he has a defense attributes. He creates chances. And he scores. Now we are losing three things. Rodri, yes, he scores some crucial goals. But Man City doesn't depend on him for goals. You see, and they have replacements in terms of a defensive midfielder, right? Yeah. So for me, I feel like we are losing more. If we don't have Saka, we are losing more. We depend too much on Saka. If you think about it, the chances created, especially the beginning of this season and towards the end of last season, when Saka has an off game, we struggle.
For sure. Look at the Lens game. He came off. Look at the Spurs game. I think he also came off.
Yes. We are too dependent on him.
And you know, one of the most annoying things, I think even any Arsenal fan can actually attest to this, is that Southgate actually, so we have Eddie Nketiah, Saka, Ramsdale and Declan Rice. They've actually been they've had
called up to the England squad.
Let the boy rest, Bana. Let Saka rest. It's too much. It's too much. You can just imagine this guy's been playing all the Premier League games, but he played. All the Europa League games we had last season, he played. The boy hasn't rested. So you know, as much as this guy is, of course, I understand where the coach is coming from. When you have one of those little players and you have one of those crucial players that you really need the team, you are so tempted by that to select him. But you know, the Arteta basically needs to look at the long-term plan. You'd rather have this guy fit than completely get the guy broken. And then now towards the end, remember the most important thing is the end business speed part of the season. In fact, all these things that it doesn't really matter. End business. You remember last season we played some champagne football. We were playing some.
Then we capitulated that towards
the end of it. I'm not really interested by in this towards the end of it, but this is what really matters. Anyway, that's our thoughts. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. I don't know if you have any question by the way that you probably want answered by the
according to you, what does Arsenal has lost? Like in open play, they have lost 12 games to Man City. 12. In the Premier League, we've not won for the last 12 games. What does it take for Arteta to do to win this next game?
My question for you, brothers and as an fan, as a Guna, wherever you are you scared? Or are you confident we can win this game? Let us know in the comment section. Others will be seeing you guys on the next one. Just 3 things we need from you. Just ensure you smash the subscribe button, hit the like button, and as well hit the notification button. And we'll be seeing you on the next one.
On to the next one.
Kwame, bro.
Cheers.
It was a good one, man.
It was a good one.
Cheers.